how to gain results from your solo training. Now, if you're trying to get the abs, get the muscles, increase your stamina, your cardio, your strength through solo martial arts training, this is the one main factor that you need to do. And it is focus. Extreme focus and presence at the task at hand. That is the way that you will achieve all the results, all the great stuff from your solo training. Now, understand, when you're doing solo training, there is no outside stimulus to help push your limits. To gain some kind of result, you need to overcome boundaries. You need to push your limits. In order to push your limits, you have to be dialed in on the moment. In order for me to look the way I look and to have the skills that I have, the cardio that I have, I need to dial in on the moment. And once my body starts to fatigue, that's when I have to be extremely present to the moment. Every kick, every punch, every jump I do on the jump rope, I have to be focused on pushing myself harder and harder to go longer and farther. Extreme amounts of focus. This is the key to gaining results from your solo training. If you've been training a lot on your own and you haven't been seeing results, this is the main factor, is the focus. When you get fatigued, you lose focus. That is the bottom line. I've been training people for many years. I own the fitness gym, personal trainer. I've given results to a lot of people. When I step away from them, they kind of backslide. And the reason why that happens is because when they're training with me, I can see exactly when they start breaking. When they start breaking, I'm here to regain their focus on what we're doing in the moment, which is building the body, either through shadow boxing, hitting the heavy bag, whatever task we're doing at that moment. I am there to kind of wake them up while they're gassing out and tell them to keep pushing, stay focused on the pain, and instead of trying to give in to the pain, oh, I'm tired, I want to slow down, shift your focus into pushing your limits. That's what I'm there for. And this is how you gain results from your solo training. Right when you're fatigued, you need to zone in. Block everything out. As you see from my videos, I do a lot of solo training. The Lone Samurai, just on his journey to get the results that I got, to shape the body that I have, to be able to do the things that I'm able to do. When I get fatigued, I understand this is the time when I have to be the most present, because when things get hard is when the growing starts. It's hard for you to grow and shape your body into something, acquire new skills. When something gets hard, you just give up. That's where the focus comes in. Extreme amounts of focus and just being present in the moment. Now, as soon as you learn to be present in the pain and continue to push yourself, push your limits in that little pain cave, you need to learn to take that focus and put it towards your recovery and your diet. When you're eating your food, that's going to help build you, build your muscles, lose fat, and give you mental clarity. You cannot be thinking about other things like, I want to eat ice cream, I wish I could have a snack, I wish I could have these chips. You need to totally focus, be zoned in on the foods that's going to build you and bring you an abundant, positive, strong life. Don't be downplaying the things that you have to eat in order for you to be the best that you can be. Extreme amounts of focus. Same thing with the recovery. When it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep. Don't be lying down in bed scrolling on social media. When it's time to sleep, focus. As the warrior, the modern day martial artist, you need to focus. Every task that you're doing, you need to give your all to it. In order for you to give your all, means that you're extremely focused and there's nothing around you. Just like that quote in The Last Samurai when he was sparring with the wooden swords with the other dude, and he kept getting his ass whooped. The guy came up to him and told him, "No mine, too many mine." You look around in my videos, you'll see there's people walking all around. I'm in the park with my shirt off, just moving and grooving, sweating, pushing myself. I don't care what I look like. At that moment, it is just me pushing my limits. I don't have any mind to what's going on. Of course, my peripherals catch everybody. As a modern day warrior, my senses are up, but at the same time, while I'm training, this is the only thing in my bubble, is getting myself to this place of fatigue and then pushing my limits, being totally zoned in, focused, in flow state. Focus. If you want to achieve results from your solo training, it all comes down to your focus. Being focused in the moment. When you're fatigued, you still focus on every one of those punches, to snap it, to have speed, to be straight, nice form. Same thing when you're jumping rope. Once you get fatigued, you need to zone in and focus on whipping that rope really good, jumping as well as you possibly can. Same thing when you're eating. Focused. Focus. A lot of people can't really lose weight because they're not focused when they're eating. When they're not focused when they're eating, their body is not in a state of receiving. So whatever they put into their mouth, it doesn't get digested well. That's one of my secrets that I learned throughout my life, is that it's hard for your body to receive nutrients when the body and your mind is just distracted thinking about other things. When it's time to eat, eat. Put the phone down. You don't have to eat for like 3 hours. Just a nice, good half an hour. Just focus on the eating. Don't really think about anything else. Extreme focus. Focusing deeply on your training. No mind of what's going on out there, out here. At this moment, we're focusing on making these kicks better, making these punches better, increasing our cardio, and that's it. Same thing for the eating. When it's time to eat, you're focused deeply on eating. Same thing when it comes to sleeping. When it's here, we are sleeping. Nothing else. Okay? So, again, if you want to achieve results from your solo training, the main key will be extreme focus. Do your best to focus in every moment, live in the now, and always remember, train hard and be kind.